Hi everybody, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel or one of those things. I hope it's back. I hope you've been here before. I hope you saw me talk about the Oscars before they came on and my thoughts about Barbie and Ken and all that good stuff and whatever it was that I talked about. But now I'm back to talk about the Oscars just to get my reactions because why? Why not? Nobody cares, but I would just mainly like to. Um, I'm going to save the best for last. Yeah, so let me start with some of my favorite things about the show. And let's see, what's my least favorite thing about the show? Um, I wouldn't mind if Jimmy Kimmel was not host again. Um, he's okay, but you know, I saw this post that somebody made. It was a Vulture, I believe, talking about how John Mulaney should host next year, and I completely agree because his little bit that he did, where he was basically recapping Field of Dreams and talking about Ghost Baseball, was one of the highlights of the evening. It was absolutely hilarious. If you can find that clip of him presenting whatever it was he was presenting, please do find that. Another highlight for me was that I feel like I did pretty good with my predictions this year. I haven't seen hardly anything. So I really have no knowledge. It's just based on what I think is going to happen, based on the fact that I've been watching these awards for, 42 years or whatever. And I was pretty impressed. I think it was like 17 out of 23. And of course, like I haven't seen, when you have like documentaries, feature, documentary short, um, animated short film. Like, there's a bunch of categories where I haven't seen a damn thing in the categories, but it was still fun to try to guess and what it was going to be. I was very excited for Godzilla Minus One, even though I didn't see that movie, but my kids saw that movie and loved that movie, so I was totally rooting for it for special effects, and everybody came up with like their Godzillas in their hands and stuff, and that was freaking awesome. Um, what else? Oh, the start of the evening. Divine Joy Randolph. I'm ashamed to say that I have not. The Holdovers has become my favorite movie that I haven't seen yet, because this is one of those things that I plan on watching with my kid, and my kid and I have trouble figuring out when we're going to watch stuff together. And usually when we get together, we just binge Lewis, which is the next thing that I have that's coming out. I've already made that recording, but haven't edited it, so that's what I usually wind up watching when it's time to watch something together or something on YouTube. So, but Holdovers, this awards show season, Divine Joy Randolph has given me so much divine joy. Not the first person, I'm sure, to make that joke. I haven't heard anybody say it, but it's absolutely true. She is just delightful. I want her to be my best friend. Whenever I see her with Paul Giamatti, I like to think that they are best friends in real life, because I think that they would just be an adorable best friend couple. They seem like they really dig each other. I love that he helped her up the steps. Her speech, just like her speech at the BAFTAs, was beautiful and moving, and she's so gorgeous and so stunning, and love her and cannot wait to watch the movie. Like, it is going to be so bananas if I go watch that movie and then like I hate that movie because I love this movie so much without even watching it. So that was fantastic. Best supporting actor, it's RDJ. I mean, it's Iron Man. And it's not only Iron Man, but they come out with, and they did the best thing for Best Supporting Actress. They bring out all these people who have won before, which is great to see these people. And I about lost my mind when I saw Sam Rockwell come out, because I love Sam Rockwell. I think he is so charismatic, so handsome, and the idea that Justin Hammer was up there talking about Iron Man was giving me all the life in the world. So that was awesome. Still would have loved to see Ryan Gosling get it, but very well deserved win for Robert Downey Jr., because that, at least I did see the movie that won the most awards. At least I believe it won the most awards. So Yes, it was really an interesting, Poor Things did very well. And uh, speaking of that, I Emma Stone's face when she won Best Actress was like, she literally looked like she was going to throw up. And I was shocked. I think a lot of people were shocked. I think that everybody figured this was Lily Gladstone's to lose, even though I haven't seen either performance. Everything that I've heard about it, the fact that she would have been the first Native American woman to win an Academy Award, if I'm not mistaken. I'll make sure that that's true. Because I'm not sure first Native American person, but definitely first Native American woman. That would have been amazing. I'm never going to watch that movie. It looks way too sad. It's way too long. It is not my cup of tea. But she looks stunning, and like would have loved to see her win. And I think even Emma would have loved to see her win, because Emma's won before. Emma won for La La Land, and I think she's been nominated at least one other time, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that even Emma would have liked Lily to win, and I think that part of her face, but her speech was cute. She had a broken dress, and she showed that her dress was broken. So very, but I heard that her performance is amazing, so I'm very happy for her, because I've been an Emma Stone fan since a really long time, so I'm really happy for her. But yeah, I feel like this was Lily's year, and I know that they've gone, there's been some stuff that Emma's won, and I have to kind of look back and see, like, when they're competing against each other. But like Golden Globes, I know Emma would have been in drama, and they split it up in drama and comedy, which would also be kind of cool if they did that at the Oscars. I wouldn't be mad at that, but anyway. What's next? Oh, Best Actor. Cillian Murphy. Like, that was an easy one to call, and it's so well deserved. He's and also his face gives me so much life. Just, he has that face that looks like the kid and I were talking about. Like, he looks very much like he is at a place that he doesn't want to be. Like, he is an introvert, and they said, you have to come out and you have to show up to this thing for a little bit. And he was like, okay, fine, I guess I'll do it. And like, there's lots of memes with him in exactly that sort of situation, but there's just something about his face that is so endearing, and I absolutely adore him. And I love that he and Chris Nolan have been working together for so long. And yeah, and that movie's, it's a great movie. It's an Oscar movie, but it's also a very entertaining movie. And obviously one for Best Picture, one for Best Director for Chris Nolan, his first, well-deserved for Best Cinematography, and I think it was I was going to say it was Best Adapted Screenplay, but I think that was the one that American Fiction got. I'm trying to remember, but which I also guessed correctly, by the way. And I haven't seen that movie either, but I had a feeling about it. It was the kind of the, here's a little movie that came out of nowhere, kind of, and got a lot of acclaim, and you've got two of the actors nominated, and, this is the first time out, I think, directing and writing for this guy. And it just made me think Jordan Peele with Get Out. And yes, because they're black, part of it is because, yes, I was thinking, like, it's like, I don't know, I felt like the Academy was like, I just had a feeling, and not that he got the award because he's black. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I had a feeling that it was going to be him because of the similarities of being a little movie and the first time out, and a writer-director, and so I picked him, and I was thrilled that he won, because that's fantastic. What else? Oh, and of course, the best. For Billie Eilish's performance of her song from the Barbie movie, which won for the best song, was terrific. And her speech was so cute about the drama teacher. I think it was a drama teacher, Miss T, who didn't like her, but she was a good She said that Miss T didn't like her, but she was a good teacher. I thought that was great. And the highlight of the evening, and maybe the highlight of all of the Academy Awards shows that I've watched since 1982, Ryan Gosling and the Kens and Mark Ronson and Slash performing I'm Just Ken. And if you are not familiar with I'm Just Ken, you're missing out. First of all, if you're not familiar with Barbie to me, like, even though Oppenheimer completely and utterly deserved that movie, you know, I saw those movies during Barbenheimer weekend, but Barbie is the movie that I want to watch over and over again. It's so rewatchable. It's so much fun. Due in large part to the fact that Ken is, for me, one of the best characters that's ever been created. Bravo to Ryan for bringing that to life, to Greta and Noah Baumbach for writing that character, for Greta for directing that character, because he is like such a joy and makes that movie like so extra joyful and hilarious because he's hilarious. And the song I'm Just Ken is one that you should get in your, play it in your car and play it really loud and sing along. And that performance, the way he had everybody singing along, and he just took over. He won the Oscars. Ryan Gosling won the Oscars that night. He did not win the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor, but he won the Oscars for that performance. So really something to see. It's on YouTube. Go look that up. And I think that's all I wanted to say. I feel like I took some notes, but then did not consult them before I started talking. So that's about par for the course. So if you stayed for this whole thing, I really appreciate you being here. Let me know what you thought. Do you watch the Oscars? Do you care about the Oscars at all? Why should we care? I don't know. It's still a lot of fun. I like to see the famous people, and I like to see them get dressed up. And I love movies, and I've always loved movies, and I'll always love movies. And even though sometimes it's apples and oranges and awarding stuff to people seems silly, I will watch the Oscars every single year hopefully with my kid, until my kid is completely sick of me or moves away or something. I don't know. Who knows? But hopefully not far enough away that we can't watch the Oscars together. So we'll see. And if you have YouTube, if you've got the YouTube account and you like to do subscribing and liking and stuff, if you did that for me, I mean, geez, that'd be so fantastic. It's, if you're already on there and stuff, it's just like one little click, right? That'd be great. Appreciate you. Thanks again for being here, and I'll be back. Okay, thanks. Bye.